I'm Christina with Little Sprouts Learning, and I'm working on processing up all the produce that I have on my counter from our vegetable garden. I love to make pickled vegetables. I love them. My family loves them. So we do a lot of pickling. You can ferment them, but I don't do that because of the daycare kids. I want to make sure that everything is according to regulations. So we had these two little okras in the garden this morning, and I'm making this jar of pickled okra. So the recipe is on the blog, littlesproutslearning.co, for refrigerator pickled okra. We pickle in the refrigerator because we aren't allowed to serve home canned foods to the daycare kids, and so I make everything refrigerator pickle. Oh, it smells good. So I have a brine that I put in here, which the recipe is on the blog. It's salt, vinegar, water, and all that. And then I add dill and garlic that we grow. But each time I get a couple of more okras, I can just press them down into the liquid, and then I can add a little more brine in here if I need to. And then you can leave it in there for like 2 weeks, and it'll be all nice and pickled. But I've been adding a few each day because the garden's giving us a few each day. And then we're going to have this jar of pickled okra. I also am making a lot of pickled peppers. So these are pepperoncinis, and not pepperoncinis, they're banana peppers. And that was hard to come up with. And so I use the same brine. You can see the garlic in there. And then you can put these on your pizza, on your salad, you know, all different choices. But all you have to do is just slice them up into little rings. And these don't have spice to them. And then I just like to stop right there and not put all those seeds in there. You could core them out of there, but I don't. You can just, I made last weekend, I cut those others up and put those in there. What I had sitting in the kitchen from the week, and this week I'm gonna put the next bunch in there. They smell really good. And the more you put in there, the higher the vinegar goes. I can press them down into it, and then I can put more in there if I don't have enough brine. We hardly get any bad peppers like to tomatoes. The bugs don't like them as much. Probably burns their butt too. But if you get bad spots, you just cut it off. And refrigerator pickles are so easy to make. Again, the brine recipe is on littlesproutslearning.co. You can look up refrigerator pickled okra or refrigerator pickles. I use the same brine for both. You can also pickle the cherry tomatoes. I just like them better in the other application, so I just do that. Do what you like, you know. My grandmother was a farmer. My grandparents were farmers, but my grandmother was always canning and processing food, and you know, we were from the city, so whenever I came to her house and they just went outside and got food, I just thought she was magic. But You know, they didn't even have to go to the grocery store. They just went outside and got food from the yard. And I always wanted to do that. I never had an affinity for growing. Like, I just am not, I don't have a natural instinct for it. So, here's my another jar of brine right here. Let's fill this the rest of the way up. And now those are ready to sit in there for 2 weeks and get pickled. But I just always wanted to be a person who produced food in this way, and so I have really enjoyed learning how to do it. It's just really satisfying to me to be able to use what you grow and to learn how to grow more and to learn different ways of keeping the food fresh and good, and it's just always been a real joy for me. So I hope that you enjoy it too. And there's lots of different ways of preserving food on the blog at lilsproutslearning.co, so go check it out.